There's a study done by Gallup poll this month on the mental health of the American society, and it showed a significant drop this year due to just everything that's going on. They started tracking this 20 years ago, and 2020 is by far the lowest point on record. And during the study, they also showed a breakdown of the different demographic that's in the country, and essentially across the board, every people group's mental health deteriorated. It went down during this year, except for one group, and it's those who go to church every single week this year. People who are in this group actually improve on their mental health. Now, my family is in this category, and personally, I find this to be true. We definitely feel loved and cared for almost all the time. So this Christmas, as a pastor in the church, we want to tell them just how special they are and why we are just so thankful for all of them. If you're from Crosspoint watching this video, thank you for making 2020 such a meaningful year. And friends, if you don't currently go to church, I want to invite you to visit one this year. Look at what we're doing right now. My church in Toronto is going to be lighting candles and singing Silent Nights on December 23rd. And if you would like to join us in Toronto, I will put a link down below so you can find out about all the details.
Hello guys, so today I'm going to work on a yearly appreciation for the people who are working or who are serving at our church. Our church is relatively small and young, so there are lots of opportunities to serve. So I really appreciate people who are serving because most of them are in university or even high school. So seeing them serving with a lot of passion, with a lot of hard work, I'm touched all the time when I see them serving. Each year, Ronnie and I, we will prepare some appreciation gifts for them and also a little ceremony. But this year, obviously, everything moved to online, so it's really hard to do something that we normally do. We come up with the idea where we are going to send out a poster card to them. I'm super excited, so let's start working.
The first group of people we're appreciating serve to make our Sunday worship service a meaningful experience for both Christians and non-Christians. We have people who were AV technicians doing on the sounds and the lyrics and all those things. We have people who stand at the door to make everyone feel welcome. And we have people who lead the singing and also people who led us in prayer. The second group of people we are appreciating leads our small group gatherings during the week. This is where deep relationships are formed and where we help and disciple each other in our walk with Jesus Christ. And since we are a very young church, we actually have a lot of student leaders from high school and universities serving in this capacity, in addition to what they're doing in school. And we're just so thankful for them. And the third group has the mature and seasoned leaders who really spent time this year to make the church runs. They have the heaviest responsibility, and whether it is training leaders or overseeing an entire ministry or just taking a younger Christian under their wings to mentor them, as a pastor, I would burn out very quickly if not for all these faithful leaders who do so much for the church on top of what they're doing in their career and in their family. So Eva and I feel so privileged to be part of this team, and we are learning from them all the time. Now, continuing our series on Hidden Christmas, this book by Tim Keller, which is my favorite book about the meaning of Christmas, I'm going to share one idea from this book I found very helpful in just 3 minutes with you. So let's put a timer up here and let's get started. When Mary and Joseph were just engaged, an angel from God came to Mary and told her she will be pregnant. Mary was shocked and asked, how is that possible? She was a virgin, and everyone knows a virgin cannot get pregnant. Now in the book, Tim Keller said that many Western people today, we think ancient people are often superstitious and tend to believe miracles and supernatural stuff that we know today are just bogus. And I think that's largely true. But look at Mary here, right? Mary did not say, ooh, an angel spoke to me. Instead, she was alarmed and she responded thoughtfully when the angel told her she was going to conceive without having sex. And moreover, it was actually harder for Mary to accept a virgin birth than you and I today. Mary didn't just have to overcome a science problem, she had to overcome 2 more cultural problems than us, for those of us who live in the West. First, in the Jewish religion, it is impossible for God to ever become human because they believe that it will diminish His glory. Now, we don't carry this belief today, but Mary would have been called a heretic and blasphemer by her people if she came out and said that what's in her belly is God Himself. Now secondly, sex before marriage is frowned upon in that culture just like many other cultures. And if Mary got pregnant before she was married, it would bring shame to not just herself but her entire family. But despite Mary's troubles, the angel assured her that God is all-powerful and He can do all things. God will protect her and do His will through her. And because of that, Mary rested in that promise and trusted God. You see, Mary is saying that I'm only a poor, uneducated girl, and I will become a social outcast if you bring this child into my life. How is that supposed to save the world? And the angel's answer is literally, with God, all things are possible. As Mary had faith and trusted God, she had an unimaginable life. Today, her name is known and celebrated throughout the world. This Christmas, we can learn from Mary. If we surrender to God and let Him call the shots in our life, even if it means that we will become social outcasts, God will do great things through us. That's the meaning of Christmas. If you enjoyed this 3-minute reflection, you are really going to enjoy this book. So I'm going to put the link down in the video description. Go take a look. If you're new to our channel, we have created several short clips this December that I think you will find interesting. They are random acts of kindness where we try to spread hope and love in this Christmas season, and also we try to share some of our favorite old Christmas songs with you and telling you the story behind it. If you enjoyed this video, would you consider giving a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell so you do not miss any of our video coming from this YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy watching our video today, and I will see you in the next one.